Believe we are streaming. Hello and welcome. I'm Gek and I'm streaming a Skrimz match between the doctor's office and fight on the fucking objective. I'm joined by Mr. Skippy. If you'd like
Hello,
to,
everyone.
there you go. And yeah, we're gonna cast this match. We're playing on Fool's Road Skirmish, I believe.
Yep.
Which, yeah,
exactly.
it says right there, Fool's Road Skirmish. I'm going to leave this up for a little bitty while. The whole picture thing, I spent 4 minutes doing it, so deserves some airtime. And yeah, it's going to be a cool little match. Let's look at the map. Actually, now I have to remove it. There we go. Boop. Let's look at the map. So it is from Russian Main, mine entrance train station to OP Fortress. And then it's Russian versus US with the doctor's office on the US side as we start. 15 seconds now. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool little layer. There are some vehicles as well, aren't there?
Yep, one BTR on the Russian side with a Logi, and 2 MREPs, as I recall, with a Logi.
All right, so 1 BTR versus 2 MRAPs. I mean, generally, I think the MRAPs will win the, like, if they all face off at the same time. Let's see, and we've started, and here we are on this hill on the south side. There's still a little, yeah, that's...
It's actually the only skirmish layer in this game. That's the only skirmish map available in this game for now.
And 250 tickets for each, 19v19 should be, but it's... Ooh, did they sort that out or no? Okay, yeah. So it's 18v18. And here we are. We've got FFO pushing out with their BTR and their Logi right off the bat. And it's...
Yeah, we see the Americans taking a turn with the MREP, probably heading to mine entrance.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and they're FFO are dropping one person, and yeah, they are sending an MRAP, but I'm guessing since FFO were as quick as they were, I don't think that MRAP is going to be able to sort of be there in time.
The MREP has only 2 people, so I don't think they're aiming for a rush.
All right.
The other MREP and the Logi are heading both.
All right, so yeah, so they're probably just setting up on the north side of train or some shit, like they're just trying to get it into position. We've got Dr. Hammer pushing up in the Logi on the west side here, and FFO already on flag and dropping sort of pre-flag as well. Dropping the FOB, supplying it on train station.
Yeah, the only advantage...
Holy, wait, give me a second. What the hell is going on? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I just had some background noise there that showed up. Some advertising that suddenly decided to start playing in the middle of the stream. That's nice. So there you go. And yeah, we've got FFO pushing up here. And they're actually going to clash with the doctor's office here on the north side. Very, very close now. Bong Lord approaching Bobby. Actually, Bobby just coming up behind him. And I think Bobby spotted a bunch of them. And is just holding fire for now. No?
Well, look at doctor's office pushing from the west. Probably a full squad or more.
Yeah. Down there on the south side. Ooh, Bauman, though. Oh, comes up on 2 of them, kills Bong Lord and Thick Kevin. And they did... No, mine entrance has been rushed. And it has been stopped by the doctors. They did kill him, and they did rush him with that. Yep. And right now, it is, yeah, not being capped at all. And that was literally seconds away. Must have been. They basically just drove in there with the MRAP and killed Play Troll, I believe his name was. So right now, FFO are in a terrible position because they cannot capture train. They have their FOB there, so they can't leave it with a sort of an engagement this small But then again, they are defending it quite... wow.
Whoa, look at this. That BTR like did kill everyone on the southwestern side.
Oh, really? That's the
Look at
BTRs?
Yep, look at the BTR over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
BTR
Yeah, yeah,
south.
yeah. I know which one you mean. Man. All right, so yeah, so that attack on the southwest side is just doomed to fail. You cannot follow through with that, but you do have Ace Hardcastle and the Fourth Rider on the northwestern approach, sort of. And Milk ready here to take on Ace Hardcastle. Actually, no, not even looking the right way. If Milk now fires one bullet.
Yeah, we have squad 2 led by Kudu coming back to mine interest right now. 2 guys so far.
Yeah. And I mean, just walking up the road there is going to give them a little bit of trouble with the way this... Well, I don't... it's kind of tricky to tell from the map if it is positioned in... No, no, no. So the MRAP is positioned to kill anyone coming from their main base, but it's not really there in terms of taking these guys out. And neither is Minty. But with only Bowman and Kudu coming in, I mean, if only one of them gets killed, it's done for. So we'll see. And they're taking their sweet time. And this is buying the doctor's office a lot of time to get into position and actually get a decent attack on this flag. The only issue I see here is that FFO are dominating them on kills. Well, it's a little early to say, but just from what I've seen,
We can actually see FFO pushing Doctor's office on the hills to the southwest. Yep.
Yeah, they're pushing them up right here. Yeah, it's Hardcastle, Classified, and Absinthe. And now this BTR as well. I hear it moving a little bit. Where is it? It's right there. Melchior has moved to a slightly better... Oh, yeah, he wants more Overwatch on the north side. I guess he was getting bored down there. And that's sort of what happens when you're that effective at your job. They just stop coming that way. And you do see the doctor's office now flanking on the northwest side. But there's also FFO there.
Yep, 3 casualties so far. I don't think they can breach from the northwest.
Yeah,
FFO really defending it very good.
yeah, and you notice that they're dying as soon as they are visible, right? You could basically draw a little line of vision there for Disco Lemonade, Satan, and Dr. Hammer. It's just as soon as they pass that wall and become easily visible to Dogman, Infamous, and the Fourth Rider, they just die.
I think it was fisticuffs from the top floor on the building.
Yeah, could have been.
Exactly, it was him.
Let's see. Fisticuffs. No, it was not because he has 0 downs. So it can't have been him.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. You would have seen at least the downs. Sort of. Frags are organic now. Doing damage. Let's see. And FFO as well, pushing them away on the north side here. FFO, although they might not be getting their own flag back. Well, Bowman is on flag now.
That's a problem.
Yeah, Kudu got killed. But Bowman is on flag, but he can't cap because Minty is there as well. So Bowman needs to chase away Minty. The problem Bowman has, though, is he has no idea where Minty is. He probably might know he's on the 2nd floor. That's about it. Oh, Minty now fires.
Oh,
kills Bowman.
nice.
There we go. And that's another 5 minutes. And FFO now sort of torn between, all right, do we send a lot of people? And just guarantee the cap? Or do we keep doing this and just hope that they are not going to be able to take... Because as soon as the US side takes train station right now, FFO are in a terrible situation.
Yeah, this map is quite tricky, defending and attacking. We see also that the doctor's office took down the rally that Kudo has set up for mine entrance, so the only way is, I think, to send more people back. You have that MRAP also covering the road, so that's going to be hard for FFO.
Yeah, they do have the Logi in main, so they could take that and roll out with it, sort of. But yeah, it's extremely tricky for them. It's gonna be, and here comes like a full spawn in of Doctor's folks. Dunkerbeck. Really? He's in FFO now?
I 14 people over here.
Yeah.
14 players pushing from the west side.
Yeah. And that shows you how concentrated where's the other MRAP? Are they just hiding it?
They just left it. They just used it for transport, I think.
Yeah. Because it's there north of Flag, way north. They're not even using it. Wow.
I think it's open top. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah. That could be. And FFO not even trying for that flag. The sad part about sort of this kind of layer, because looking at the tickets right now, we are at 216 to 235 in favor of FFO, and I think that's exclusively kills. Yes, it's about 15 tickets, and it's about 15 kills. So basically, the way this layer works, like even though the US side have one more flag than FFO, who have 0 flags, they still, like, they're not bleeding. There's no advantage to having that one flag other than the fact that you can't capture the middle flag. But yeah, so right now it's just about kills, really, kills and deaths, and FFO are dominating in that regard right now, with a 2-to-1 kill death ratio building for them, which it's pretty strong. And FFO, yeah, still solid core on train station. They are sending a couple guys north, a couple guys south, and they are just wreaking havoc on Doc's lines. And it's not going well for them. Let's see, but that first flag not getting capped. Nothing really happening over there. And I don't see FFO sending anyone either.
FFO are dominating it, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at the deaths of Doctor's office. It's just a mess over there on the hills.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, they're like, it's FFO sending a strike team of 3 or 4 guys. And then it's just like those 3 or 4 guys just demolish the attack. And then, and I mean, I'm not saying, like, Doctor's office are absolutely doing the right thing as well. They are pushing in, and they're trying to get different angles and different sort of counterattacks and shit. But it's just when you're getting completely denied on kills, it is very, very difficult.
Well, I don't blame them because, as I told you before, this map is very tricky. I mean, both teams chose this map for a reason, so I think they're trying to find better positions for flank and everything. If you're flank from the north, you have the BTR. From the west, you have the infantry. And from the east, it's just going to take a lot of time. But I hope they find a solution.
Yeah.
FFO really got it. I mean, they dominated everything.
FFO now trying to establish on the FOB on the west side and maybe even push up to the Hab. They just basically want to stop this attack dead in its tracks. If they can take out that Hab and just give themselves a little bit of breathing room, then they can probably move over to mine and hit it pretty hard and just end this match right there and then.
Look at this Gek. We have a lodging coming from Doctor's office.
Yeah, they might want to redrop an FOB, but we also do have Infamous and possibly Kodo pushing up towards, Infamous. They're actually going to get right on him.
He saw them. It's,
yeah, he definitely heard them, to put it that way. So it's got to be tricky. Let's see. It's going to be real tricky.
Yeah. Doctor also. Nice shooting from Doctor.
Yeah, Infamous goes down. And it is... Yeah, so they've got the FOB down. But again, right, they now have a second FOB that FFO know exactly where it is. Which, I mean, that's the main problem with the first FOB, is that FFO know where it is. Having a second FOB with the same problem now, obviously, is a little helpful. Now, first FOB is down. Absinthe digging it up. So it's... first FOB down, but that's another 20 tickets for the doctor's office. I mean, FFO don't really need to have flag dominance if they just keep taking down FOBs, because that's a pretty lucrative way to play the game. It's 179 to 225 now. A gap of about 47 tickets have opened up between the two teams. FFO in the lead, and still a rough 2-to-1 kill death ratio in favor of FFO as well. They have been on the defensive this whole time, sure, but still, I mean, they've got the Russian optics. I know a lot of people favor the US optics, so it's like, I don't feel like FFO have had a distinct advantage other than, like, there's nothing I can blame it on other than that FFO here is clearly a very, very strong team.
I think that they were very well spreaded in the hills, like in Famous, for example. We have also some guys like Archangel to the east of train station. We have some people positioned in the hills, waiting for flanking maneuvers. That's a good thing from FFO. Waiting for Doctor's office move. Well, it's obvious because when you start the game, you're gonna put the fob west of train station. Is very obvious, but afterwards, if you lose that, you have no solutions. I mean, the flanking routes are just limited.
There's a bunch of things you could do. Like the most common thing, obviously here with the Russian side starting where they do, the norm for the US side is to drop the FOB over on the, well, where I'm looking. So that would be the southeast side. And that's sort of...
we can see something different in the second game. Why? Because you can see that the Russian road, the road leading from the Russian main, is just like... They have an advantage over the US team of reaching train station. Maybe you can see something different afterwards.
Oh yeah. They have, like, yeah, sure, they have an event. It's a shorter distance, but I think that's intentional. I believe the Russian main there has a shorter distance towards train station than the US one, because how is it, like, ordinarily it would be, yeah. The Russians definitely have a shorter distance. So I don't think they really do have a chance. Sure, the MRAPs are slightly quicker, but still.
If they had the striker for the US team, maybe. Like, he could dominate with the hills. I mean, with that MG, he could do something. But I think the shooting that we saw right now from FFO is really making a difference in everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, well, when you do have a 2-to-1 kill death ratio, now slightly above, like, basically what you are forcing the enemy, like, they have to have twice as effective supply lines as you, but they just don't. Like, FFO here with this FOB so close, and the HAB, I'm assuming, yeah, right next to it. Right, they've got the shortest supply line ever to get to train station here. Whereas the Doctor, who would have had to have twice as effective supply lines in order to sort of break down FFO, would have to, yeah, it's just like, there's no way. They have the best supply lines, and they're winning the kill death game. So you cannot put enough people on the ground at the same time to sort of win that fight in any effective way. And right now, you got Bowman and Kodo wreaking havoc near the new FOB as well. 5 kills, it looks like, from those two. Obviously, some of them will be revived, but they got all the way... Oh, actually, more than 5. But they got all the way over to the HAB there.
Yeah, that was fast from... It was a good positioning from Infamous, as I told you before. It really made it change. But problem with this map is the hills. I mean, infantry with scopes will probably dominate this game.
Well, you'd think that, but they're not, right? It's the U.S. side that's losing this. It's the U.S. side that's losing the shooting game, and they have by far the most optics, right? They've got 1, 2, 3 plus the snipe. Well, it's sort of the same amount of optics, but then again, they do have the red dots on, which I feel is I feel that's all, like, it's easier for me at least to shoot with. The red dot is easier for me to shoot with than the iron sights for the AK.
Yeah, everyone agrees that I think the U.S. Army has the best equipment right now in shooting in this game, but well, I don't know, man. The shooting is very important even in close range. Like we saw FFO pushing the hills to the west at the start of the game. That was really good. Like you have 3 guys engaging about 10 people, and they just dominated them. Maybe it's lack of awareness, communication. I don't know.
Most likely, it is just like aim.
Yeah.
Easily aim and a little bit positioning and a little bit, but a lot of the time it's just like aim, because if you can have like the first guy, he managed to kill like 2 dudes, and then everyone turns around, and then your second and third guy come in there and just start peppering them down. It's like, yeah. If you can kill people with your first 2 shots, you know, it just makes a huge difference. And yeah, and the doctors, they're just not getting anywhere with their attacks right now. They're getting denied. That's about it. Yeah, and and I would say the reason they're not losing worse than they are is that FFO are so reluctant to push back to mine and to give up their dominating position here on train station. Like, they don't want to push back to mine with any kind of force just because they keep getting attacked. I feel like they could do now, though, with, like, they've got Coin 2 Bowman, Playtroll, Dunkerbeck, Ace Hardcastle, and Ghost. Like, if they took that whole team plus a few of the other guys that they've got over here on the east side, they could push mine entrance and win that pretty easily. I don't think they need all those people on train. Just looking at how the fight is going, I think they're, but I also don't think like they need to take mine. I think they're gonna win this anyway.
Yeah, probably FFO noticed that in this game you start with 250 tickets. Right now they have 216. Probably they noticed that it's going very good for them, so there's no need of coming back into mine entrance.
Yeah.
Look at Bobby over here, overviewing the fob. Spawn by himself.
But then again, he does have Bonglord on his north here, and I mean, if Bobby starts shooting, that AK will be heard, and Bonglord will just come there and pop him in the back, most likely.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hearing some. Bonglord is starting to move.
Yeah, I see. That's exactly.
Probably he's gonna see Bobby in his way.
Yeah, if Bobby takes, like, Bobby's now fighting Thick Kevin, he might kill Thick Kevin, but it's going to cost him his life. And at that point, it's much, much easier for Thick Kevin to get back into the position where he was than it is for Bobby to get back where he is now, because the supply lines are so... Oh, never mind. He died.
Nice.
Who was that? Thick Kevin? Or it must have been.
Yep, that
yeah.
was him.
A decent kill there, yeah.
I was surprised because Bobby, he was aiming at that corner and he didn't shoot a single shot.
Yeah, and now Bonglord kills Coin 2 as well, so no new troops are gonna make it from the Russian side towards that FOB area. It is actually clear right now, and this is about as good an opening as you can get on the U.S. side. However, I think a part of the problem as well is now obviously they are getting sort of thinned out on their way to flag here. But like they're pretty much hitting FFO one by one at this point, right? You've got the fat boy coming in on one side, and then you have he's about to die. Yeah, there we go. Sub-Zero.
Yeah, it's a new tactic from Doctor's Offers. We see them putting a third fob.
Yeah.
Northwest of train station. So they have a rally point to the southwest, a fob to the northwest, and a second fob to the northeast. That could be something.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but the problem here hasn't been that they are. I don't know. The problem. The problem hasn't been that their flanks haven't been inventive enough. It's not like FFO have all stacked on the west side and killed all the guys. Like FFO have been spread out throughout this compound, and like haven't had their entire team focused on the doctor's office all this time. You know, they've just been sort of everywhere, and like I think the problem isn't the lack of attack angles. It is just like you're not killing them, right? They basically Kodo right now, he's killed Dr. Hammer, he's gonna kill Baloo, and then Disco Lemonade is gonna get Kodo down. And then the next FFO Envy, he's gonna come up and he's gonna kill Disco Lemonade and Satan, and then LaRue is gonna get him down. Then it's Milk and LaRue versus the rest of the FFO team. Like that's what it's like, losing two guys for every yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. You cannot have a 2-to-1 kill death ratio and expect to win this game. Right now, though, the doctor's office is slightly improving. But yeah. And I mean, this is this round as well. I expect next round to be worse. Let's put it that way. I expect FFO to be more dominant next round. And honestly, if FFO would just invest a little bit and take their first flag, I'm saying if they invest half a squad or slightly more than that, like 6 dudes on their first flag, they're going to get it every time. Obviously, they can't know that. Maybe they're thinking that's why we're holding the first flag so well, because like most of Doctor's people are on the... But no, they're not that. No. I have no idea what they're doing. I think FFO are just playing for fun, maybe.
I don't agree with you about the second round being worse. I think the result will be the same with slightly less tickets. I mean, if Doctor's office like reach train station, and they will reach train station first, the first round, that can be something. But we're gonna see if FFO can breach inside the objective or not. I'm pretty sure they will.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? I think the only reason why the doctor's office is only losing as slightly as they're doing right now. And I'm not trying to shit on people. I'm not trying to say they're bad or anything, but compared to FFO right now, they're not showing their best side. Let's put it that way. And I think the reason they're doing as well as they are right now is because FFO they don't bother investing their people, because like this match would be over already if FFO captured their first flag. They'd be on the last flag, Mercy Bleed would be in effect, and the match would be over in a couple minutes, right? That's how, and FFO would have won by like 150 tickets, 200 and whatever. And I think next round, just because the Russians can't rush the first flag, right? Well, they can, but it's a lot more difficult for the Russian side to rush the first flag, right? So just because the doctor's office cannot rush FFO's first flag next round, I think it's much more likely that FFO will then capture train station, and from there either move on to the next flag or not move on. But either way, they're at least going to have that flag bleed going on in their favor. I don't even know if there's going to, like... Traditionally, there shouldn't be flag bleed for only 2 flags, but yeah, I don't know.
There is a flag bleed for this map, but the bleed is very weak. And like for example, right now they only have OP Fortress, and the bleed is not really. You can't see the bleed. It's just nothing.
You can't exactly. FFO, by the way, have pushed completely out on the northwest side. And if they push a little bit further, they're going to find that FOB. I think maybe, is there a hab that they've found? Have they found the hab? Oh, yeah. They've found the hab. Yeah, they've dug it down. So they know there's an FOB here. And it's just about finding it.
So, look at this, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 casualties from doctor's office and only one FFO. This is
Well, I'm assuming that more of them have been downed and then just revived by the doctor. Like you can't really count it that way because the winner is always gonna like the winner of any engagement is always going to have less deaths. So
yeah,
it's going to be even, yeah, exactly, because of that. Those medics will make the, so if you look at, for example, downs instead, you'll see that actually the doctor's office have 60 downed people to 100, well, so it's pretty much 2 to 1 on downed kills as well. Yeah, so it's, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I guess it's slightly, it looks slightly prettier in terms of just who's been downed and not, but yeah. And now the doctor's office, having been pushed off this FOB and this FOB now going down, we're going to see a closer to 100 ticket difference between the two teams. And the doctor's office now only attacking from mine, which could change the way this engagement goes quite drastically. Just because, like, as soon as you're only coming from one side, that gives FFO the opportunity to just push you back and out like a, I don't know, like a fucking huge machine that just pushes things in front of it. There's probably a name for that machine, but I don't know.
Yeah, look at this. FFO are they're aware of doctor's office pushing from the east. You can see the leaders of FFO pushing back to train station. Gonna see some heavy engagements in the east side.
Yeah. And I guess, like, you'll have FFO, my guess is FFO will place, like, for example, Infamous. He will sit there in that intersection on the west side, and then everyone else from FFO will just push out the other way, and then as soon as he sees, like, as soon as Infamous hears or sees anything on that side, FFO can then fall back with as many people as they deem necessary.
Ooh, nice GL. It was bad. Look at Archangel pushing by himself.
So it's, yeah. And now you will, yeah, you do see FFO doing exactly the thing I described earlier. We do have Disco Lemonade on the south side, but it's like, what's he going to do? Nothing, right? But like FFO in general, you see them pushing up here against the advance from the doctor's office. And like one thing will be the result of this, and that is that FFO just continue pushing them out to the point where the doctor's office will have to spawn at their main base and then drive down, and Infamous will then warn the rest of FFO what's going to happen. Yeah, so it's like, I hate to spoil the match for people, but that's what's going to happen right now. If FFO decide to, like, yeah, if FFO decide to even bother pushing out, like I'm saying, they seem to be playing a little bit for fun. And because, like, they would have had this a long time ago if they just step 2. But yeah, so they might not actually just push all the way out. They might just want to play it. And yeah. So I'm not sure, but what I would do, because I am a callous bastard and I just crush people, I want to end it just for everyone, right? I don't like playing games where I already know the outcome, and I'm assuming other people don't like playing games where they already know the outcome. So I generally tend to end it. So I would just push straight through them, kill them all, and then grab the flag, and then take their last flag and done.
Yeah, there's no point of making this game longer and longer.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a fun exercise, and I guess for the doctor's office as well, like, for them, it is excellent training, as any good chess player will say you, the only way you get better is to play a better opponent. But I don't think, like, me playing Magnus Carlsen is going to be a very learning exercise, and this is not, it's not quite that bad because I'm not that good at chess, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, so we're at 50 to 103, a pretty much picture perfect 2-to-1 kill death ratio, And you could say the same about downed people, which means technically, if we're doing the whole medic thing right now, the doctor's office medics are winning here, but I think that's just because they have more opportunity to shine right now. FFO pushing up towards the FOB here. They've got 5 people relatively close. Dunkerbeck going down though. Bonglord in that position he was in previously. Kills classified. Here comes Coin 2 though. Up towards him. And it is and Coin 2 I think kind of knows where he is. He doesn't seem exactly sure, but he's sort of pushing up. And he does have that. I don't know. This could be exciting here. We've got Bonglord versus Coin 2. Oh, Bonglord gets spotted and gets killed. Foxcross here. Oh, wait. Way south. The Fat Boy doesn't get the kill on Coinlord. Actually misses all his shots right there. Dr. Hammer gets GL'd.
Ooh. It was nasty.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, so you do see FFO pushing up here. However, this attack has been kind of negated. There's only Coin 2 and Foxcross, but what you do see is a general tendency for the doctor's office to gather now. They've been basically pushed back, although the attack's not going to punch all the way through here from FFO. At least you're going to push back the sort of counterattack of the doctors here. And then sort of the next wave of your attack, which we already see here, it's classified Bobby and Dunkerbeck coming in. They're going to be there to add to this general effect. And we do see a flank on the south side by the doctor's office. And they've now managed to sort of push out of this this pocket that FFO made for them. They've killed all the FFO. Now they've got like Dogman and Absinthe to deal with, but at least now they can move and they can spawn.
Let's see.
Yeah, and wow, look at Foxcross here now finally going down, but he got some kills, and so did Coin 2 as well. LaRue, Bonglord, and yeah, the Fat Boy now trying to come up to flank him, but he's just nowhere near. And we've got Nimbus. What's Nimbus doing? Why is he all the way over here? Starting to wonder. I don't know. I'm not gonna guess.
Guarding the MRAP, maybe.
Yeah, he's guarding the MRAP. I was thinking maybe he's going to pick up the MRAP. Yeah, he's sort of looking like he's heading towards the MRAP. But, no, like, there's a quicker way to do that.
Classified is pushing to him, probably.
No. Classified's on the other side of the hill, and he's not even looking that way, right? If you were guarding the MRAP as the Russians, where Classified is a terrible place to be. You can't even see the MRAP. Well, that's number one.
Yeah, he's not even headed to him. He's looking the other way.
Yeah. So, and here you see the second wave of this FFO push now closing it even more. You see them almost on Focross's position. Johnny Omaha's in here casting as well. Didn't know.
I didn't know either.
Yeah. There he goes. Probably bored. He's got, yeah, he's in his own stream, man. He's got his own viewers. So there we go. And Nimbus now in that MRAP even. Classified actually moved slightly. I think he heard that engine and just wanted to have a look. Yeah, and he is looking. I think he just wants to see which way it's going, and it's absolutely going south. And let's see.
Ooh. Dunkerbeck just killed 3 people on the hab.
Jesus Christ.
Including Dr. Hammer, who spawned.
Yeah, and Satan now as well dead. What's happening? Are they spawning? They're spawning inside the hab, but he's got this little angle right here.
Inside, they're still contacting us from south, though.
Yeah, there's not one inside. He's just shooting through this little angle right here. Now Bobby's inside, or Bobby's actually just going to start digging from the outside. And the Hab is going down. Hab is going down. So that's the third now FOB that's being attacked quite heavily. You do have a rally point here with Thick Kevin Bonglord and
We have La Roux and
tanks.
the fat boy moving in.
Yep. Yeah, and they've got a pretty decent position on Bobby here, but Bobby already digging down that Hab. Yeah, it's halfway. He's now starting with the FOB, now taking shots. But this is just going to allow those waves of FFO that are been coming in, like the next wave, man. That's definitely going to get the FOB, right? So it's like it's showing a general trend of aggravating the situation that the doctor's office is in, which is now starting to become a 3-to-1 ticket situation. We are 76 to 184. Sorry, 76 to 184. It's not quite there yet, but it's getting to the point where the doctor's office really are struggling now with a lot of the. Ooh, there we go. With a lot of the reinforcements that were trying to save this Hab are going down. Dunkerbeck now still alive. Coin 2 as well. And they are...
Someone cover me. Someone cover me. Someone cover me. Cover me.
Yeah, the fat boy now wants to dig this Hab back up. And he is doing just that. Yeah, but here comes Coin 2 and Dunkerbeck. And they're just going to kill this guy immediately. Oh, Dr. Hammer spawns in, though. A lot of people spawning in. Oh, my goodness. They kill Coin 2. But losing a couple in the... Oh, and here... Oh, Bobby. Dunkerbeck does not get LaRue.
Another one, Bobby pushing in.
Oh, but he starts digging. That is bad news. Oh, but he gets it down. But he gets it... Oh, but he gets it down. And now Classified is there. And if LaRue starts digging... There we go. Classified now knows, but LaRue instantly switches to the gun. No, he doesn't. He still has the shovel.
He dig the Hab.
He's digging the Hab. Oh, yeah, there we go. And now, but here comes the second wave from the doctor's office. And where is FFO shit? Well, they've dropped the rally a lot closer.
This is turned into a fighting over the Hab.
Yeah. So this is just back and forth. Let's have a look on the south side here. Not really any big change. I mean, they are trying to push in. Still, the doctor's office not having given up completely on the center flag, but just not getting anything done.
The fat boy.
I missed that. But here comes the second wave, and the Hab now once again up. But here comes Coin 2 and Dunkerbeck, and I think now FFO's problem is that they're just pushing in, and it's just a stream coming in one by one, and that's not really having the power of that full squad. And with Dr. Hamner and his crew having this, ooh, the rally's gonna go down. There we go.
Yep, he's going for it.
Yeah, so now it's just about that supply line, right? Because with FFO only having that rally, that's an added 15 seconds for every spawn, which is a lot of, like, that's an extra person every 4 people.
Let's see if Dunkerbeck do something over here.
I don't know. He's looking, but he's looking right at the Hab, isn't he?
Yep. Oh, the second he turned, one guy spawned on the Hab on top of it. That's skull luck.
There we go. He goes down to Bonglord up on the hill here. Decent stuff. And I mean, yeah. Full cross coming back in here. And yeah, 45 to 179 we are, and that means that 30 tickets have been lost. Yeah, about 30 tickets have been lost for Jesus Christ, for the Dr. Hammer's crew, or the doctor's office, and for FFO they've lost I don't know, 5-6 tickets in the same sort of area. So it's been pretty brutal right now, and the kill death ratio is still 2 to 1. 2 to 1, 2 to 1. It's just been that way the entire match. Like maybe in the first 10 kills, it was there was for a very, very short time you had oh man, there's been a little test over here as well. Yeah,
I'm not sure what happened over here, but because Bogman doesn't have oh no, he does have the AT kit. Yep, he did destroy that Logi truck who was passing by here.
No, the Logi's up.
Oh, they went down then. Yeah, he was waiting for them.
Yeah, so he was probably waiting for them. Either he just shot them with a rocket. And now the Logi's going down. That's another few tickets. There we go. It's another 6 tickets. And now they're at 335, sorry. My goodness gracious. There we are. Oh, don't panic. My frags are... Oh, gets GL there by Foxcross. Yeah, but he went right in there and killed Classified so elegantly. I was thinking he was going to get Plectrol as well, but no. Just gets GL denied completely. And now Sub-Zero as well, trying to survive the onslaught of Foxcross here, but no. Actually, I think that was a hand grenade by Plectrol. Well, let's see. But, all right, if anything, and I would just like to give a big shout out here to Tanks. He really did well. Like, taking out that rally point is the only thing that saved their FOB right there. If that rally point was allowed to stand, that FOB would have gone down, and he just bought his team, well, a little more time at the very least. Considering that FOB is 20 tickets, they would have been down to 13 now, and that's pretty much it, you know, over and out. But yeah, 33 to 175. So not too bad. Will there be 2 rounds, Skippy?
If the teams decide to play the second round,
yeah.
there will be a second one.
Yeah, exactly. FFO don't have the best track record so far playing second round, but we will just have to see. I'll give you a shout out. You won't be waiting long for the answer. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to tell you on stream. Just hang tight. All right. So yeah, FFO now creating this little pocket that the doctor's office is allowed to exist within around this FOB. And they're just pushing in. Obviously, there are some deaths on FFO's side as well. But, like, they're just not allowing any attacks anywhere. And they've just done this. Like, they've not even captured their first flag. They could have done shit about this match. They just haven't. They've just taken it easy. They've got to, man.
Yeah, they're just slaying doctor's office in these hills.
Yeah. They're just doing this, and I mean, like, they've got another crew basically denying, and I mean, it's not like they had to. If you wanted to play it super duper safe, you could have done this, right? What they're doing right now. If they were in any kind of way not extremely sure they were going to win this match, what they've been doing is playing it extremely safe. But they can be pretty sure they were going to win this almost regardless of what they did. So it's sort of
Kevin pushing.
Yeah, Thick Kevin is pushing out. He's up against Foxcross and Classified, and then we've got Coin2 and Plytrol on the south side here. Kip of the 3 Pillars goes down as well, and Thick Kevin now pushing with Odessa. Oh, and Odessa kills them both. Really nice. I think that was some like someone was bandaging or something there. But now Plytrol and Coin2, excellent position on this. Well, Coin2 now alone up against 3 or 4 shooters, joined by Absinthe now. But Jesus Christ, yeah, they are undermanned right now. Dr. Hammer coming in as well. And we've got
divert to the east, try to get to another flanking route. Dr. Hammer still looking for them.
Yeah. FFO coming in. Are they just sitting? Yeah, they're just sitting on the hills. They're not really pushing either. I mean, they are pushing, but it's like 5 guys pushing against the entire team. 5 or 6, I guess. Coin2, Absinthe, We've got Bobby, Dunkerback, Dogman. So it's like, but yeah, they still have a pretty strong. They've got a lot of people back on defense. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm assuming they've got 9 guys on defense and then 9 guys on offense, right? So you've got 9 guys trying to push 18. And obviously, like if you have a 2-to-1 kill death ratio, then that's going to be an even match. But it's as well as it's not, just because like sure, you can have a 2-to-1 kill death ratio, but 9. Oh, by the way, just to answer Dragon Slayer's that. No, it doesn't always do this. Sometimes I stream other shit as well, but this is just for Skrimz. If you click, if you click the picture on the bottom here, you can join the Skrimz channel. There you will be told about skirmishes happening, really. Right, so it's just it's the Skrimz logo. It's got the Discord link. If you just click it, there you go. Let's see. So we've got Foxcross, Supply Troll pushing up here, but once again, like there's a lot of people they're facing, but right now FFO probably has the best chance ever of coming up against this FOB here, just because there's so many people, they're so gathered, they're actually a squad and not just a trickle of people coming in. And yeah, so we're pushing and a lot of ooh, wow, a rocket here going absolutely nowhere.
He was shooting the hab for some reason.
Yeah, maybe he wanted to get it into the hab. Maybe he wanted that kill. Satan here coming up against Absinthe, kills him. And Coin2 seemingly oblivious. Yeah, there he goes down. So that's Satan getting 2 solid kills there.
So look at this Dogman flanked from the west. We still have who else alive from FFO?
We got Bobby on the south. We got Classified and Dogman. And that's and it's Dunkerback coming up from the rear, but he just spawned, right? So he's not really in the engagement. And Thick Kevin kills Dogman. Fat Boy now back in. Thick Kevin gets killed by Classified, but Classified not going to be able to hold here on his own. And Bobby on his own on the south side. So I think this wave has been successfully defeated. But yeah, it's tricky, man. Attacking 2-to-1. Attacking 2-to-1 is not easy. It's a tricky situation. Just because, like, even though you're getting a 2-to-1 kill death ratio, you're not facing twice as many guns as you have at that point. You're just killing 2 people individually, like 1 by 1. It's much more difficult getting that 2-to-1 kill death ratio when you are facing off against 2 people at the same time. And that's what we're seeing right here. So we should be seeing a slight, and we are, the doctor's office, evening it out ever so slightly. Now they've continuously been sort of behind on the kills here in terms of that 2-to-1 kill death. And now, although it is still close to a 2-to-1 kill death ratio in favor of FFO, it is now more like a 1.9, 1.8, whereas before it was a 2.2, 2.1 sort of a thing. So here we are. FFO now once again pushing in. We have Coin2, Plytroll, Classified, Absinthe, and Dunkerbeck all pushing in. Sub-Zero, they're nearly getting wiped out there by a rocket. And 9 tickets left. 9-158 for FFO here in this first round. And Dunkerbeck, was not always an FFO. I have seen him with other tags when playing. I'm just responding to chat here, by the way. I've seen him with other tags. He was playing for, but he could have been just borrowed for all I know. Like I don't know that much about FFO, but I know that Dunkerbeck was in Paradise. or at least playing for Paradise. If it wasn't Paradise, it was somebody else. And he's French-Canadian, if I'm not completely mistaken. So it's like... And here we go. Coin 2, Plytrol classified. Now pushing very, very close to the hab. They have dug it down. Roof is gone. Disco Lemonade is here. Plytrol now wants to push up to the actual FOB. And Disco Lemonade just put shots on him. He's actually bleeding right now, Plytrol. And Disco Lemonade, gets that killing blow there. And right now, Plytrol digging that FOB, but he's got mint. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Was that Bong Lord?
Big Balor. That was Big Balor from behind.
Yeah.
Got both of coin 2 and probably going to get classified, but yeah, classified is pre-aiming at him, waiting for him. Gonna see.
Just holding. Oh my goodness, yeah.
I think he's bleeding. I think classified is bleeding.
He is absolutely bleeding, yeah, but he's only, like, he can last a long time, but there we go. Classified now gets killed. But this is, again, this is buying time for that second wave, but the second wave is quite thin. Right now, it's
With
only
5
3 people.
tickets remaining. They
Yeah.
dig like they have. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and I think as well, with 5 tickets remaining, like, part of the reason, by the way, the map is Fool's Road Skirmish. There we go. So, part of the reason why we are seeing now that FFO are pushing in harder is because you've got a lot of people just not pressing that give up button. Like, they're staying dead longer. And just the fact that those people aren't being recycled is giving... yeah, they aren't in the fight, basically, right? You'll notice that sort of you'll feel a lack of pressure when the enemy starts getting low on tickets. If you know what to look for, sort of, you'll know when you're about to win, just because suddenly people aren't giving up, and just very, very suddenly you'll have, like, nobody's really showing up to fight you there. And yeah, we do have FFO now super duper close to that FOB, but they're getting killed. They're getting killed fast. But three tickets remaining here for the Hammers crew. And Big Baller, is it Sub-Zero? Sub-Zero appears to be the medic. He's trying to get people up frantically to maybe save that little last little bit here. Tries to get Big Baller up. Plytrol is super close.
Oh, he's bleeding.
He's bleeding and he's gone. Yeah, so there we go. Big Baller has been saved, and so has Baloo. So right now, no dead. Well, ooh, there is Minty on the hill here, and Bong Lord, and yeah, that's about it. So they've got 2 people down. So this could still last. Technically, it could last for a very long time. It's been an hour, man. An hour. Jesus Christ.
Yep, that was a nice headshot from Bobby over there. Headshot to Dr. Hammer.
Oh, yeah. So now we do have 3 bodies. Nimbus, though, trying to get Bong Lord up. I believe either that or hiding in his body. No, he's trying to get him up. There we go.
Hold out.
So there we go. Like the doctor's office's medics are just working overtime right now. They've been on 3 tickets for the past 4 minutes.
And none of them gave up, man. That's incredible.
Nobody gave up. Yeah, that's sort of what you see with organized matches. You have a lot more control over the last, like, the final few minutes. And I mean, they've bled. They've bled. They've bled more tickets off of FFO over these few minutes than they have the entire match, and they've been on like 3-4 tickets. But I guess that's sort of like the reason. I guess the tables have sort of turned, where it's now the Hammers or the doctor's office is. They are on defense now, right? It's FFO just continuously pushing them, and at a disadvantage as well, since they won't leave their defense completely open, having one squad there continuously. But now we're on 2 tickets. with 3 bodies down. So this is going to be, oh, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and 3 of them are not getting revived. It's definitely over now. Any minute. They basically got 2 minutes to get these guys up. And there's no chance in hell they're going to push FFO back that much. Yeah. So we're talking 60 seconds right now. There we go. Foxcross here. Fighting. Oh, but that grenade. Oh, misses him. Actually goes far. Absent now. And Plytrol up against the Fat Boy. Fat Boy going down. Now we've got Sis Tanks 420 pushing up and gets killed as well. And this entire team appears to be down almost now. We've got Kip of the 3 Pillars, who is basically the only person. No, it's him and Moldy and K2 Nod. So 3 people on the US team are up right now. Everyone else is down. And that's sort of what you see. That complete lack of pressure. Now FFO are like, wait, where'd they go? Where'd they go? What happened? And I'm assuming they're gonna understand that, yeah, they've won. That's it. 1, and now we're talking seconds.
Oh, nice save.
Oh yeah, Dr. Hammer there spawns in. Yeah, he was the one that bled out and just spawns in and goes for it. Because as soon as you bleed out, obviously, you're already done. That ticket's already been lost. And now we're seconds away. I'm guessing Odessa or Don't Panic, my frags are organic, is going to bleed out since they've been... Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
So it ended up being 107 to 182, so closer to a 1.8 kill-death ratio there for FFO when they were so strong at the end of the game. And like 90% of that, if you look at the downs as well, you'll see that it's just 100 down lead instead of that. So a lot of the revives that the doctor's office got were at the end game there. Really, really nice. All right, so I'm going to pause the stream now. We're going to figure out if there will be a second round, and we'll get right on back to you. Yeah, so just stick around. I'm just going to put the pause image on, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so there will be a second round, and just stick around, and you can watch it. All right, yeah. So once again, paused. All right, hello and welcome back to the second round of the Doctor's Office versus FFO here on Fool's Road Skirmish. And yeah, this time we will see, actually let's go here. We will see that the Doctor's Office is on the Russian side and FFO is on the US side, so they've switched sides as is common for these things. And yeah, I'm still here with Skippy. Want to say hello again?
Yeah, hello again, guys. We're hoping for change in this game. Really hoping for Doctor's Office to turn the tide.
That would be like if they would just solidly win this one, I would shit my pants. I swear to God. But I'm hoping at least for a more action-packed round. 35 seconds now. And it's definitely going to be different with the Doctor's Office on the Russian side. It's guaranteed going to be different. And yeah, so we'll you know, it's going to be different. It's just going to be fun to see how it's going to be different. I think that's the thing I'm looking forward to. Let's see, 10 seconds remaining. And yeah. I don't know. Just
see how it goes.
And we will see how it goes exactly. And it's obviously in the start we do have the US side not spawned in yet. Oh no, wait, never mind. They have spawned in. It's just the way the cameras work now, right? I can't see the red guys will not show up unless I'm yeah, there we go. Now they show up on their vehicles. I was looking up there and I didn't see their little red icons, but that's because I just wasn't close enough, because now it's like you've got to be within proximity to see them, which is kind of annoying with admin cam, but there you go.
It's a very good start from Doctor's Office, very fast. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely, very, very fast.
Logi going straight, yep. Let's see if one of the Emirates is going to turn them on.
Yeah. And no. It's
Nope.
not. It's absolutely not. And they're just heading right up front, so no rush here. LaRue and K2 Nod pushing off towards mine entrance, and the Russian just fucking, they're going for it. In terms of, yeah, they're just going for it.
Both MRAPs are full. It's
Both
like
MRAPs, okay, so they're just ready to drop and roll in. And this BTR just needs to get into position. Are they going to run straight south? Yeah, they're not even... Oh, no. They're turning. They're turning. This BTR needs to really be ready. Come on, BTR. No, no, no. Oh, but they've got to run in behind him now. And this BTR, oh, it just goes into the... Okay, and the other one goes past. It's heading for mine entrance.
Jesus, I can't believe this.
Yeah, they're just rushing for mine entrance, but mine entrance, how, like, oh man, I can't see how capped it is. K2 Nod is there though, and these guys are just heading for it, but it's just, it's 3 guys. It's Ghost, and I don't know. So they've got to be quick. They're not even going for it. They're going past it. What the fuck are they doing? Okay, so now they're sort of going in, but they're giving about as much time as you can. No, 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 K2 Nod, don't poke your head out in front of a fucking 50 cal. He's the lat, sure, but...
Yeah, I think he's trying... Let's see.
There we go. Yeah, they capped mine entrance. So he's definitely going to shoot it. Oh my goodness. LaRue, so close. Overestimating how fast it was going just by a little bit.
They were just moving him. They were not pretending him. So
Yeah. So mine entrance is being capped. Let's quickly have a look here, and the Russian forces all over the flag here on train station. Dunkerbeck and Bobby are close though, and FFO are all over this west side here. Look at the proximity of this hab. It's just right next to the wall.
Look at this, mate.
Oh my goodness, that's the most beautiful grenade I've ever seen in my entire life. Well, okay, it's 4 people, but it's still a pretty fucking decent grenade, man.
5 casualties on FFO side, only 1 on Doc's office, and they're capping right now. They're capping.
Yeah, so just because of that grenade as well, there's actually a small chance Oh, wow. Disco Lemonade going down there. But that was a beautiful grenade he threw. That was absolutely legendary. And now point to Melchior. Well, Melchior is in the 50 cal. But wow, look at this. A lot of dead hammers over here.
How many FF? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ace Hardcastle.
Yep. 6
Private
FFO,
Detective.
150 cal. We also have, I think we have the exact same number of doctor's office guys alive. Yo, wait a second. They're spawning.
Are you down?
Spawning at that trolley.
Yeah. So we do. There is a lot of spawning going on, and the supply lines are short for both sides. But FFO here are dominating slightly just because they have all these people in here, and this BTR now looking like it could die. It's now backing up. I think he wants to just get out of the line of fire entirely. No, he wants to get out. Does he? Yeah, he's trying to get out or something. I don't even know. He's blocking the door, right? Which, I mean, that could be a blessing and a curse right now.
Do they have anything inside? Let me check.
They don't have anything inside, but I think he just wants this to, like, even if it's destroyed, at least they can use it for defense, you know? But right now, I would be surprised if FFO weren't capping this flag. They've got...
This ladder over here. Look at this ladder.
Yeah. I know. I saw it earlier. That's where that grenade hit. They were all going over to build that ladder and rush up, and the grenade just hit and killed a bunch of them. It was a very, very pretty nade. And here we do see the doctor's office now really, really struggling. FFO have built themselves this beachhead on the other side of the wall here compared to that ladder, as well as on the south side. They're also trying to push in. That's a bit more of a fight, but they are making it in. And a lot of dead boys from the doctor's office here. And that BTR is still alive, but for how long? I mean, with that crew just to his north. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That BTR now dead. And, yeah, that BTR now dead. And everything is, basically wide open for FFO. They've got the fob. They've got the... They even tried the little rush. Did that survive, by the way?
If that BTR took position at the start of the game, that would have made a change.
Yeah, if they were expecting these two vehicles, then that BTR, like, you would have like two dudes, two LATs in it, and it would just have stopped right here where the wreck of one of the MRAPs is. And you just have, like, people jumping out, just, like, if they were expecting that rush, it would have just been, like, boom, boom. I mean, completely different. Like, you can completely destroy that rush if you want to. And, I mean, it wasn't successful either. I'd say this went about as badly as it could have for FFO. Yeah, there goes the second MRAP. But I still believe... Yeah, United States Army now neutralizing train station. And this hasn't gone well for FFO by any means, but it has gone sort of their way. And I would say, like, the longer this match has been going on, the more FFO have been winning. And you saw the same thing last round. It's like time was FFO's friend in this. Like, they would gain more and more advantage as time went on. It wouldn't be sort of a back and forth. It would just be a slow and steady win for FFO. And you see the same thing right now, where they were at an extreme disadvantage with their rush sort of failing and that nade hitting as hard as it did. Yeah, a lot of nade. Very, very coordinated.
I mean, look at this. The Habs are exactly less than 50 meters between each other. It's going to be a very good game.
Absolutely. And there's going to be a constant push now from FFO. Like, they've now secured the cap area-ish, and now their next sort of objective is to push out, get this FOB and this Hab, and clear that. And as soon as they do that, they are wide open to attack. And I mean, the way Dr. Hammer and his crew... Oh, wow, look at this, by the way. LaRue and K2 Nod up behind FFO's FOB and Hab here. And FFO have no good way of getting there real quick. I mean, maybe Envy can get there. by running around on the south side here, but he's not going to be heading in that direction. Yeah, they're on that hab now.
For the first time ever, we have both teams exactly on a 50-meter radius together on this objective.
Yeah,
this
and
is very close, right?
yeah, and Kodo, look, Kodo almost sat on. Yeah, he's on the. He's on this hab. Yeah, so they're on each other's habs right now.
Fisticuffs going back.
Yeah, Dunkerbeck going down. K2 Nod, though, still in there. And now Focross and Fisticuffs coming up. And LaRue gets... Yeah, okay, so it's already cleared out. So FFO has cleared out their area, but look at this. There's 5 FFO dudes on this, and they're just desperately trying to get this Logi away.
We have Kevin taking Nimbus, taking position in the south. We also have...
And they're just trying to escape with the Russian Logi, yeah.
Look at Ghost. Trying to shoot that Logi.
The thing with the Logi is that, like, it's a bug, and I'm sure FFO knows as well. The windshield of the Logi is bulletproof. It's incredibly difficult to kill a Logi driver. And looking like they could save this hab, actually. I mean, for the time being.
Yeah, 3 rockets shot from the FFO side. Really desperate rockets trying to hit that Logi. They really want to destroy it.
Well, but destroying that Logi means a lot for them in terms of, like, if you take down the hab and destroy the Logi, you have, not only do you have 5 minutes without an FOB, you have 5 minutes without the beginning of an FOB. Right, so you've got a lot of time to do a lot of things. Then you can push them all the way back, and all they have is rally points and shit. And stopping rallies, man, that's
a slight problem for the Russian side, since squad 2 from the Russian side has lost their rally. We only have 2 squads right now facing a full FFO team. I think we're gonna have that Logi flanking someone from the north. Try to flank
Who the hell has 3 squads? Oh yeah, it is Dr. Hammer has 3 squads here, yeah. Or the doctor's office. Yeah, it's the same setup. I didn't even notice it last time. FFO have sort of this 2 squad thing, which is, yep, pretty decent. Look at the kill deaths now, by the way. Not looking the same at all. And FFO really, like, they're looking like they want to... They're always trying to hit the forces dead on, like, so they had the doctor's office on the south side here now, so they're just going straight at them. They're just pushing. They're not going for the FOB, or they're not trying to necessarily hit. Yeah, they're just trying to eliminate the shooters, then do the thing they want to do. And right now they've done just that. The rally point is there. We do have a rally point on the north side, but it's looking like Bobby's spotted that rally point. Yeah, he's stomped it anyway. So no rally point on the south side. Now it's only Baloo, Sub-Zero, Moldy, Big Baller, Kip on the north side here. And that FOB is going to go down.
We have Zoru and the Fat Boy pushing on foot to mine entrance. So that Logi coming back.
Yeah, okay, so they've already had people spawn main, basically, which is a disaster in terms of this. And, yeah, and obviously train station, already US side. Are we going to see a repeat of last round? Most likely now, unless FFO is truly willing to commit and really push out. We do have Melchior now in this... in this vehicle, though. Are they going to use it to rush? No, they're using it for defense, it looks like.
Yeah, doctor's office. I think they're going for defense also on mine entrance. Probably trying to put a fob there. They brought back the BTR.
Yep.
I think they're aiming to defend mine entrance.
Yeah, I think so too. This, however, is going to end this match a lot more quickly than the last, just because... yeah, just because right now we're actually dealing with Flag Blade more than we did last round, where we had 2 flags uncapped for the entire match, whereas now all flags are capped, and it's just a different match altogether. So we will see an end to it a lot quicker.
They just That's a rally point. That's the last doctor's office rally on.
Yeah, so now FFO have created a huge pocket for themselves all the way over to mine entrance, basically. Look at that BTR on the north side, man.
Trying to flank.
It's trying to flank pretty hard. I'm not let's have a look. How many people are in there and who are in there?
2 guys. That's 2 guys.
No, 3 at least. 4.
Yeah, but it's 3 guys.
It is Nimbus, Bonglord, Kevin, and Minty. Are any of them squad leaders? Yeah, Kevin is a squad leader there. So they could be setting up for sort of a flank attack where Kevin and someone gets out and then drops a rally and then goes in with someone else.
Oh, so doctor's office are doing another supply run, probably trying to put some defensive positions on mine entrance. Also have squad 3 from doctor's office trying to flank. And
Yeah.
squad 1 pushing, led by Dr. Hammer. I think they're aiming to like take positions in the hills, surround train station, probably put that hub for a defensive position. It's a good wise choice for them, but they're bleeding. That's the problem over here.
Yeah. But I think they're past the point where they think they're going to win this. I think it's more like they want to lose as little as possible. It's more about it's more about like we don't want to lose this last flag. And I'm not like and it's really not up to them as far as I'm concerned. It's about how big of a risk is FFO willing to take to get that flag. That's really it.
That's the risk for that VTR heading west of train station.
Yeah. But like if FFO, as soon as that FOB was down, if FFO just went, okay, so we're leaving 3 guys here and then we're just pushing out. Boom. And then if all of them, because they'd have been, well, they'd have almost been there now. They'd have been round about where I am, about 100 meters off. And now the FOB is up, and now the shit is like, right, they'd already been engaging that target at the moment. I'm not saying they would have gotten it, but at least they'd have had a better chance than they do right now just by sitting back. And you'll notice...
BTR, led by Minty. Oh my god, he's lost. That BTR is just lost.
Why was he there?
By himself? I don't understand.
Yeah, so that's a bit of a mistake. Pushing out all alone. Obviously, when you're playing this kind of an infantry skirmish, you want your BTR to be behind, or your vehicles to be behind your own infantry, supporting them and being supported. Sort of, they're your shield, stopping the enemy infantry from just getting super duper close and just popping you instantly, which is sort of what happened here. Shame.
Question is that squad 1 and 3 from doctor's office is attack. Where is squad 2? I see no rally point of squad 2 on the map. Oh, look at that lodgy. Look at that lodgy southeast of train station on the map border.
Oh yeah, I see it right there. Yeah. It's on the map border. And there's also Absinthe is there listening to this lovely truck coming right in.
I gotta say the positioning of the FFO guys is amazing. Like, how
but it's pretty.
It's obvious that they're gonna do that. It's normal. I mean, those are the obvious positions where you're gonna put the fob again. It's normal. Yeah. There's not a lot of.
Oh my goodness! What a grenade! Absinthe nearly killing the entire team here. Oh my goodness! Only Big Baller left, and is Big Baller the medic? That's the big question here, and he is not.
Hold on, checking.
Classified and Kudu pushing on him.
Is he? Hang on, I've got to check, man. Where is he? Where is he? Big Baller. Yeah, there he is. The medic. He's the medic, right? So he can get them up, but this is going to give Kudu, Classified, and Ace Hardcastle, as well as Ghost, a good chance to get in here. And if these guys drop an FOB now, if they don't just get right back in this truck and get the hell out of here. Yeah. Kudu about to kill Baloo. Baloo's about to bleed out. He has no longer a chance to live. There we go. Baloo bleeds out. No rally. No fob. They just need to get in this truck and get it the hell out of there. like ASAP. But here comes Classified.
Oh,
Yeah, Big Baller now realizes they should have done that immediately. That should have been the knee-jerk reaction.
probably wanted to save himself.
And here you'll see how difficult it is to actually shoot someone out of one of these trucks. Like, you can hit him dead on, but the front windshield, man, is absolute. Like, I've had more success shooting them out of, like, when firing at the back. There we go. Finally gets him. And this Logi is dead. I'd fucking leave it. Nope, but they're blowing it up. And now we're at 85 to 174. And the kill death ratio, man, a lot more even this round.
That would have been an interesting fob if they put it, but gotta say.
Yeah, it's an interesting angle, but the way FFO are playing now is telling me that they're not going to attack just because they're just spread out. They have this net right here. So wherever the doctor's office wants to apply pressure right now, FFO will know long before they're actually on flag. It's going to be extremely hard for the doctor's office to push through this. But if they do manage it, it's going to be incredible because you have all these people wasted on the outside. But it's like, I don't know. And yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky, but FFO not looking like they're building up for any kind of attack. Possibly Bobby, Classified, Absinthe, Ghost, and Kodo on the south side might go for it, especially now that they've taken down this Logi truck. But, you know, I'm not really like, I don't know. I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're just going to sit this one out as well. And, yeah, the doctor's office really giving them the chance to do it as well. Like, if the doctor's office stopped attacking, I think FFO would start attacking. Not because they are worried about, like, losing over time or anything, but it's just, here we go. And let's see. Thick Kevin here. Minty, Nimbus, and K2 Nod on the north side here against Envy and Infamous. Envy going down. Bowman is down on the north side. So they are going to push a little bit, but it's yeah. This is going to be another little bit of a long one. Looks like Absinthe, Bobby, and Classified, as well as Plytrol. Kodo is pushing back. Ghost is pushing back. But the guys I mentioned previously are looking like they might push up. Either that or they're just taking high ground positions. And I think they're just taking high ground positions. Yeah. So FFO are on defense here. And yeah, the doctor's office just really all over the place. Mostly north, though. They've been defeated everywhere else.
Yeah, they made some improvements in the north, but I think they're still gonna find bad time getting a lot of FFO guys on train station.
Do you think, like on the south side here, with that Logi and everything, do you think it was a mistake to attack them the way they did? Maybe they should have waited. Maybe he should have waited until they actually dropped the FOB, and then he threw the nade, you know? And then they went for the attack. Because that basically, like, they could have got an extra 20 tickets out of this.
Well, at that moment, I'm not sure they actually thought about that. They were just looking to stop that FOB placement.
Yeah, but it's like that's the clever thing to do. That's the smart play. The smart play is to actually hold your fire there and let them drop that FOB, thinking, hey, thinking like this is a safe place to be, and then just getting hammered as soon as you drop it. It's 20 tickets. That's like 10%.
Waiting for them to spawn. Then naturally, I get your point, but I'm gonna say, like, personally, if that fob was placed and by mistake, for example, FFO failed to kill those guys that planted the fob, we can have doctor's office attacking from 2 directions. Maybe that will. Maybe they've made a change, but I'm not sure that's going to be big change, big difference.
Yeah. Let's see. Where the hell is Kodo? This Melchior just team killed Kodo with the. He's on the north side here. Oh. He just like it was so casual. I don't even know. He was just driving it, and then as soon as he got in the gunner seat, he started shooting and killed Kodo. It was just amazing.
Look at this coin. I mean coin too. Look at this. Look at coin pushing just behind Bonglord. I think he's gonna kill him.
Oh yeah.
Just two.
Let's see.
Really?
Yeah, Coin 2 kills Bong Lord.
Who's this guy? Tanks 420 pushing.
Oh yeah, but he gets killed from he gets killed from below here. That's actually the rally point. Coin 2 could stomp it out if he pushed just a little bit closer. Yeah. So this is yeah.
Look at that Logi.
Where?
Logi should. I think it's heading to OP Fortress. Is it going back to base?
What? They have a new Logi already?
Yep.
That...
3 minutes have gone past.
Oh, it's only 3?
Yeah, the BTR also spawned.
Oh, that was fast. I thought it was like 6 or 7 or some shit. There you go. Alright, so and now they dropped a rally point before they're pushing out. And let's see. When will they be spotted? I mean, Coins, or Coin 2, sorry. He can hear them now. So Coin 2, they've been reported. So FFO knows they're on their way. Just because Coin 2, his body is in a position where he can hear it.
Yeah, as we said before, FFO are not pushing to mine entrance stages.
Yeah, and at this point, FFO know already classified as well as Infamous know very, very well what's going on. Infamous actually pushing out towards them, and they are parking in a beautiful position for him. There we go. Already shooting. Oh, they managed to drop the FOB, and it's been supplied, but they're already taking fire.
Gonna have full FFO pushing west now. MRAP already.
Big baller goes down.
Oh, MRAP took a shot.
MRAP took a shot. Melchior was pushing, but he's going to take another shot. K2 Nod ready for him and is going to fire any second. He's trying to go side to side to sort of throw him off. K2 Nod waited too long. No rocket. And only... Oh, never mind. Rocket. Melchior parking a bit early there. K2 Nod. Man, and Melchior not jumping out?
Yeah.
He's going to time this exactly? What?
Look at this guy, classified and infamous, alone took those 4 guys out.
Yep. Man, this truck actually survived. They're now using it to take down the FOB. FOB's going to go down. Says Tank's getting killed by classified here.
The MRAP needed 2 shots, right? Get destroyed.
Yeah, it does, but if there's enough time between the shots, it doesn't always go down. Come on, guys, just fucking dig the thing. There we go. FOB is down 28 to 159 tickets now. And that is pretty devastating there. And now the Logi as well. So it's 21 to 159. And this MRAP surviving. It's just all terrible for the doctor's office, really. That's probably the worst luck. That thing is on 1% HP. And now just rolling back to main. And it's going to take out that fucking rally point as well, is it? No. No, it's not. It's not. But if he drove on that side of the road just for fun, you know. There's a rally point further north as well. Come on, LAT, spawn there. No? No. I'd be just perfect. Laugh my ass off at that.
And he took the other rally.
Yeah, he took the other rally out. All right, so yeah. That's a shame. And that was the boys that dropped the FOB, dropped that first rally there.
They're really having a bad day.
They're absolutely having a bad day. And there's no chance in hell he saw that rally. It was just too close to the road. It's easy mistake to make. And FFO not attacking, just defending, just sitting on what's theirs, and it's working for them. I mean, they're not winning as hard as they could, but they're winning, right? They're guaranteed to win. No sort of ifs, ands, ors, or buts about it. The kill-death ratio this time around, though, is shameful compared.
It's different because you see, Dr. Hammer's squad was kept on main interest defending it the whole game. Probably
Yeah.
the tickets will be different if they attacked, but I don't think they would have took that risk.
Yeah, and like you can't really take that risk either.
Yeah, I know.
Like not as the team that's already under. You cannot just abandon it because like it's so easy for FFO just to send 3 guys to flank you. But man, I'm so surprised that MRAP survived. Man. Yeah. I think like FFO, they're just playing now to not be bored. And so like if Dr. Hammer or if the doctor's office stopped attacking, right? Then FFO would start attacking. But until then, they're happy just defending, you know? Like as long as there's some action to be had.
Look at that bleed. 2 tickets.
Yeah,
left.
2 tickets left. And they had 11 just a second ago. This is going to be over any minute. GG, well played. And interesting games, I would say. Maybe not the most fast-paced, but they had some cool moments. And
I did
FFO...
love the start of the second round. I did love the start of it.
The start of the second round was really, really good. I have to admit. And some really cool grenades, some really cool vehicle hits and shit like that. And, yeah. The first round was a bit wonky. You had that little rush and FFO not doing anything about it. There we go. GG, well played, FFO.
Oh.
GG, well played, boys. All
I
right,
want to know
so...
why that BTR took that turn
GG's
to the
guys.
left. That's like-
Yeah, as well. That was a bit weird, but yeah, shit happens. All right, so I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and this was a Skrimz event. Skrimz is like a new event type, right, where your clan or your team can sign up for 9v9, 12v12, or 18v18 fights. The link to the Discord channel that is relevant for the event is underneath the stream here. There should be a logo and shit. If you click the logo, you'll be invited into the Discord there. Feel free to join up. A lot of fun. And even if you're not going to play, just hang around. That's where the community meets up. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I've been Gek, and I've been joined by Mr. Skippy.
Thank you very much, guys. We will really like if you guys take part of Skrimz, as it's a new thing in the squad community. We're actually aiming to improve the competitive side of this game. So hop on the Discord if you like. Thank you again for watching, guys.
All right, goodbye and good night.